Hello, Cancer. This is your extended reading. So let's, jump into the reading already because I feel like the first card is already connecting to the first part of the reading. So we opened this extended with the Ten of Cups, which is, the following card from the Nine of Cups that we saw in the first part. So here is, the wave that this one is sending from the spiritual realm to you, to your inner landscape, to refill your dreams and your wishes. It's like the first instinct or the first reaction is that you are there alone, or that these are your personal dreams and wishes. And remember, one of the first things that really catches your eye, because you have this insight that among the signs and synchronicities that you're receiving, it's like there is one particular information or one particular understanding that within these personal desires, it is the desire, or the biggest desire of all, is that you have a relationship that is healthy, that is with a partner that is mature, but it's also loving and resonates in this very high frequency of love. So this is what this Ten of Cups is, summing up and starting the extended. This is it's like joining these two energies, right? If you felt like you were alone in your dreams, or if you felt like, believing in your dreams included you being isolated from the possibility of them being realized in a way that you felt like you had company in them. I don't know if I'm expressing myself clearly here, but it's like in having those dreams, it's almost like if you fed those dreams, you had the perception before, but maybe still now, really, Cancer, that whatever relationship you were desiring was this kind of platonic love or platonic relationship, right? Or this very very high standard list for your partner to fulfill, in a way that it was like, it was so extensive that there is no person like that. So it's like this illusion that the perfect partner exists. It's almost like you had the epiphany at the end with this Ace of Swords, that in having company, right, is something perhaps unachievable. And although these are brilliant cards, right, if we think of the traditional meaning of tarot, I mean, all of these cards are imbued with such loving energy, but because of the next cards that are following, the extended here for you, Cancer, is showing me that there is a fear to cross over a door that is beyond this platonic love. Because in the first part of your reading, there was this realization that in remaining alone in this wishing stance, it's like you could always have this imaginary lover, right? This imaginary partner. So it's like you would be kept in this bubble dream, right? But really, when we include the other in this list, right, it's like there is something else going on here, which is not like it's not that it's going to crush your dreams, right? Because this Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy. It talks about, like, in the traditional tarot, it talks about like a happy family or happy times together with those you love. And so there is a lot of love here, but mainly today for you, this reading is talking about how there is this desire to leave this platonic bubble, right? It's like leave the Nine of Cups, leave this perhaps unachievable and even frustrated state of mind or of being that you felt like it was keeping you isolated from manifesting your wishes. Really, it's like you were feeding this dream, but you're still alone there. So there's something about this epiphany about wanting to include another, but also it's like giving up or letting go of the imaginary side of things, or the illusion of what is this happy family. And I know this is something that, you know, comes up a lot, but I feel like there is this it's like, that's the thing, right, about this Eight of Swords. It's like a constant reminder in small dosage. It's like there is like a electric charges coming over and over and over again, right? Because if it came all at once, it's like if it was delivered all at once in one single shot, in one single discharge over you, it could be potentially, well, maybe this is what is going on here. Okay, but you know, if this guide of yours sent this type of realization in a way that felt so clear that you didn't have the option to choose otherwise, meaning if you were given, rather than a box of things to choose from, right, instead you were given just one thing, right, it's like it would be there would be no free will. There would be no option for you to consciously choose what it is that you truly, truly desire, what it is that is your real wish, right? What is this picture perfect family that you are open to receive, that you're open to include another, right? We have two hearts here in the middle. And so I feel like there is a little bit of like clarifying what is this perfect relationship, what is this perfect family, what is this never ending kind of love dynamic, right? Like a family is not perfect. So from the cards that are here coming next, I feel like it's almost like cleaning the energy a little bit, because it might be, remember, you were given like a box full of things, or you know, a wave that is coming with a lot of junk. So, well, not of junk, but a lot of different energies or a lot of different pulses. So if you are conscious and aware, it's like there's going to be one that is going to stand out from the rest. And when it does, it's like there is the sign, you know, the most important sign that is pointing out to you, Cancer, that that is the one that is right for you at this moment, which feels like this it's like rearrange in your mind, but also in your heart. What is this image of a partnership, a romantic relationship, a marriage, a family, right? Because this is what we're talking about here. So after this 10 of Cups, we have two major arcana that I'm going to read all together, because, you know, it's almost like they are attached to one another. So we have Judgment and the Death card. So this is the reason why I'm saying this imaginary illusion, or this picture perfect image that you have about what is to include, what is to really have somebody else within your package of dreams and wishes, right? So it's not only a concern, like a personal concern of yours, or, you know, you fulfilling your own dreams. I mean, this is like, you know, this partnership thing, it's like, you know, the 2 5s. So it's like learning how to dance in a way, learning how to include the others, your partner's desire into the equation, right? It's not just about your wishes and your desires. This is what I'm seeing. Like, there is a part of you that after this moment on, this Judgment card is talking about like well, these two cards, but it's almost like this is it's like crossing the moment in time and crossing the moment in space, right? Time and space. But this, overall is talking about like a point of no return in a sense. But what is coming next is like dealing with, and that's the thing. I'm trying to be careful, but the way that it's coming through is like, it's not that you're going to give up on your dreams. It's like you're going to include your partner's dream into your own dream. It's like, your dream right now perhaps is changing in such a significant way that it's like when you look back, you will see the difference in time and space, right? It's like you're going to feel like, wow, this belongs to a different era, a different age, a different part of me, or, it's almost like I feel like, there was a reading, maybe it was Taurus reading, that was about changing the dreams. And I feel like it is related to yours, to Cancer, because I feel like there is this fear in your part, Cancer, that by letting go of your ultimate dreams and including another in this bubble of love, it's like you are going to lose the platonic image of what you have created for yourself, right? And so this is what is going to shock you in a sense because of these cards coming next. So after these two major arcana, we have Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Five of Swords, which I believe, these two fives came yesterday in Gemini's reading. So I feel like, this crossing this moment in time and space, that there is no return. It's like you're going to arrive where you're supposed to arrive, but it's going to feel at first like it's going to bring a lot of old fears, right? Because of the Three of Swords. But soon enough, all of the things that you have received, it's like receiving this big box of energy, right? Of mixed energy that you have to separate and you have to learn to distinguish, which I feel like you have the ability to do so with the Ace of Swords. And in that, included in this process, in this realization of yours, is that your dreams are no longer just your dreams. They include the dreams of another, of your partner, because it's like your most desired thing, right? Your most desired manifestation is to have this other heart beating together with you, right? In a beautiful dynamic, in a beautiful relationship. But learning to let go of other dreams, right? Because you are now ready to fulfill your partner's dream, is changing so much you, or who you are, or where you are. I'm just hearing like where you are. It's like this is the door that is like symbolizing the leaving behind the place that you were, right? So Judgment was talking about like leaving behind an old time, right? Perhaps you are, I don't know, leaving a job of, decades, or leaving a relationship, an old relationship, or maybe you are, you have been single for many, many years. It's like that's ending that time, and that's ending that kind of space. So it's all encompassed in a way that it's going to direct you with this Five of Pentacles to the right place. But it's a place that you will have to learn, in a sense, how to navigate old wounds or old energies that are part of this big box of energies that you received, in a sense, right? So it's all there, right? The good and the bad. I mean, you have picked up on one of the things that really just fills your heart with this passion or love, right? Or just the desire to have company, or to have like this life partner that will just walk beside you. But remember, the 10, right, is the alignment or the overlay of 2 5s. And here we have the 2 5s, the pentacles and the swords. So, and because the swords element today is, it's coming through like with this very high frequency, I feel like even the wounds, it's like they are here for a specific reason, right? It's like they are in this mix of things that you're receiving energetically, because it's like your inner landscape is being inundated, it's being flooded with all types of energy, and it's up to you, Cancer, to navigate all kinds of energy in a way that fulfills your dreams, but also fulfills your partner's dreams, because it's like they're now on board, right? It's like they have come into your boat, so they're part of this navigation with you in a way that they are going to, maybe experience things with you, not that they are the cause, right? It's not that they're going to cause you heartbreak or anything like that. It's like going through remembrances, actually, ending with this 6 of Cups. So it's like this. We have these 2 5s with the 3 of Swords in the middle, and then the 6 of Cups ending. Their position is one that is very energetic in a way that I feel like they are still learning to, well, I was going to say how to ground their spirit, but it's like you are the one who is most grounded at this point, because you're holding the 5 of Pentacles and they're holding the 5 of Swords. So it's almost like they, and this is part of your lesson too, right? How to dream your dream, but also dream their dream. It's like for them, they are in tune, but I don't feel like they are too aware of it. It's almost like they are intuitively connected, but they don't pay attention to it, right? Or they just don't give that much importance as much as you do, perhaps. And so here with this 3 of Swords in the middle, it's like this is all your inner landscape, right? Remember, this is not something that is, perhaps the practical effect is just that it's like you know where you are and you know where you're going, because there is this crossing, right? But it's all starting in this inner state of yours, Cancer. And so coming to this point of, matching your energies, although there are different suits, you are bringing them to this grounding position that perhaps you are talking, in very practical terms about things that they already feel and know intuitively, but they don't remember, and you do remember. And this is what is part of this remembrance, which includes things perhaps from your past that are just not pleasant, right? And it's like, okay, I don't want to be like this decisive. It's not that they must be remembered, although I feel like with the 6 of Cups, like for things to be aligned again, right? And aligned not just for you, that's the thing. If one of the wishes that you wanted to be manifested was to have this partnership, and you're learning how to, manage this relationship by letting go of some of the dreams that were platonic and including their dreams into your equation, it's like there is this matching of the energies in a way that it's like things are going to come up whether you want it or not, and things are going to be remembered whether you want it or not, Cancer. But it doesn't have to be a good or bad thing, it doesn't have to have any type of quality. I feel like this is just the learning how to navigate, like who is in this boat. You were previously in this boat alone, but wanting to have company. And now that this person perhaps is already inside this boat, inside your, it's like in your proximity, or even already in your life, it's like there is a little bit of this negotiation that wants to like make peace, right? Make peace with your past. It's like, if the things that are coming up are not pleasant, I mean, or you feel like you're giving up too much that of what you wished or desired, like, don't freak out. There is like, it is what you want. It basically, it is what you desired. It is what you wished for. It's just that perhaps you're now being shown that this real partnership, not the platonic version, right? Because that is dying in a sense, right? You're crossing this timeline and this space line in a sense, that it's like whatever was this thought about what is this perfect relationship, or this relationship that you believed was, you know, what you were aiming for when you were younger, is no longer, right? It's like admitting in a sense, with this Page of Cups in the bottom of the deck, that there's still a lot to learn, and that's okay. I mean, that is what, you know, building a family means. So do not despair, or do not think that you are giving up on your dreams. You're not. It's just that you are including more dreams, right? Things that perhaps you didn't even think of before. So let's see what the astrological runes want to add as a final guidance for you, Cancer. Okay, so we have Pisces, which is a fellow water sign. But you know, Pisces, this image is, it's okay to see what I'm seeing, I feel like, but you know, the image that I'm seeing in my mind's eye is, you know, one of the, you know, the two fish swimming one after the other. But you know, because of this image here, the symbol for Pisces here in astrology, I feel like there is this, you know, there is this crossing line here that unites two sides, or two, it's like, that's the word, thank you. It's like compromising. I feel like this is what, you know, energetically you're receiving, which is coming through as, you know, this energetic wave, or this energetic big box that you are picking up on something in particular. And when this thing, which is this beautiful relationship, you know, is manifested, and the reality strikes in a way that your platonic vision is dying, it's like there is this compromise that belongs to this commitment, you see? So it is very energetic, but it's also very elevated. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so it's the one that, you know, is able to transcend reality in a sense. So there is this negotiation and navigation, you know, between what is platonic and what is real, or what is happening in a way that the manifestation is what you ask for, but it is also breaking. It's, you know, it's like crossing this door, right, to this other side of things that you couldn't have anticipated because you didn't have that kind of experience, but now you do, and that is changing perhaps your perception of what is love, or what is a romantic relationship, or what is a real partnership, instead of just this platonic point of view. So I hope this was helpful for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.